Hello everyone, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a free product plus shipping checkout. As you can see right here, we have 9 steps. If you want to pause the video and write them down, feel free to do so, or you can take a screenshot and use it later on when you're creating your own checkout, okay? Just make sure you follow every step, okay? So the first thing that you need to do is save the template. So click over here in the save button and save the template. And after you do that, you can start creating your offer. So upsells are optional. If you don't need to have an upsell, but if you want one, you can create one for your free product plus shipping checkout, okay? So how to create a offer is easy. Just click over here in the bag or checkout, whatever you want to call it. Click on the second one, offer manager, and here you can create or edit a offer that you already have. So for tutorial purposes, we're just going to edit a offer that I created before. So fill everything out: the title, the description, the payment method, coin method, and expiration dates, okay? You don't have to upload an image because the image will not show up over here in the two-step checkout. And once you have everything done over here, click on next. And now you're going to edit your items. So let's click on item 1. That is my free product. That's the name of my item, my free product. And since it's a free product and the person is only going to have to pay the shipping, we're going to leave the price as $0, okay? So if you know that you're going to spend you're not going to spend more than $5 with shipping, then you should include the shipping price as $5, okay? You can also edit a email message. So in my case, I have my product or your product is on the way. And if you want to add an upsell, you just click over here on add item. And once you click on add item, you can start editing your item 2, which is the upsell, okay? That's why I named my upsell. You can also upload a picture over here. And the price of the upsell is $15. Basically what will happen is that the user will go through the checkout, and once he's about to pay, he will see the upsell option over there, which is the $15. That will be an upgrade to his product, okay? So if he chooses to upgrade the product, he will pay the $15 plus the shipping price, okay? So once you have that, click on save, click on confirm, and now you can go to the step 3, which is editing the registration form. And you can do that by clicking over here in settings in SEO, going into user management, and clicking in the orange button. Here you can see all the users that have registered in your site. You can see more information over here, or you can delete the user. Click on the orange button. That way you can set up the custom fields for your checkout, okay? So if you're going to send him a product, you're gonna need his address. So you can add the fields over here. So click on add, and you can add, let's say, a zip code right here, because you will need the address to send your product to, okay? Make sure you make it active and click on save. As you can see, we have 3 zip codes options right here. So let's go ahead and just delete 2 of them. Delete, okay, and now we can click on save. So now we have everything we need to send the user the product. So we're gonna have his email, his first name, the password, the address, city, and zip code. Now we click on save, and everything should be ready to go, okay? So now you have to create your pages. So if you have an upsell, or if you have an upgrade to your product, you should create another page. So let's go ahead, click on my layouts, choose the layout, and create your pages. For this tutorial, I already have my page. So this is my upgrade page right here. You should not see the checkout because you do not have it added, or if you do, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. Let me just go back to the page, the home page, okay? And here in the home page, after you have your offer, your registration form, and your pages, you can add your checkout, okay? So you're not gonna have this. So you will be able to go to elements, add elements, go all the way down to checkout, and choose two-step checkout. It'll not let me add one because I already have one in my site, but if you don't have one, that's how you add one. Okay, so now that you have your checkout right here, your two-step checkout, you're going to have to edit that checkout. So the first thing that you need to edit is if the user will have to create a password. If you don't want him to create a password, right click and just select the password requirement. Okay, if you do not see any changes over here, go to preview and return to edit, and now you can see that you won't have to fill out the password anymore. Okay, now the other thing that you should do is to actually configure the checkout app. So if you right click and go to configure, you can configure everything over here. So you can start configuring the colors from the buttons, you can configure the texts, but most importantly, you can configure the redirection page. Okay, so what that is if you're gonna have a upgrade or a upsell, you can choose the page that the user will be redirected to. So in our case, the upgrade, and click on replicate checkout. If you do that, as you can see right here, it'll add a checkout in that second page automatically, and you won't have to do anything. And that is basically it. That's what you need to do when creating your checkout. The other two steps is basically how you can check if it worked, and it is super simple. Let me just go back to the home page. It is publishing your site, saving your site, and connecting a domain. And the last step is actually testing by clicking on the link and going through the checkout. Okay, so that's it, guys. It's very simple, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.